Welcome to Jung the Shadow Decoder, where we dive deep into the hidden forces shaping the minds of the world's most influential figures. Today we're peeling back the layers of one of the most enigmatic visionaries of our time, Elon Musk. The man behind SpaceX, Tesla, and Neuralink isn't just rewriting the future. He's captivating our imaginations and sparking endless debate. But what drives this controversial genius? In this video, we're going on a psychological journey through the lens of Carl Jung to uncover the archetype powering Elon Musk's relentless ambition. Archetypes, as Jung described, are universal patterns of behavior buried deep in our psyche, ancient blueprints that shape how we think, act, and influence the world. Is Musk the hero, forging a path to the stars? The trickster shaking up the status quo? Or something darker lurking in the shadows of his success? Stick around until the end, because we're not just decoding Musk, we're revealing how his archetype might be influencing you. Why do his ideas electrify some and polarize others? What is it about Musk that makes him seem larger than life? By the time this video ends, you'll discover the hidden psychological forces behind his unstoppable drive, and maybe even catch a glimpse of the archetypes shaping your own life. If you're as fascinated by the mysteries of the human psyche as we are, hit that like button and subscribe to join us on this journey. Got someone in mind whose archetype you want us to decode next? Drop their name in the comments. We might just unravel the psychological blueprint shaping your world. So what makes someone like Elon Musk tick? To understand that, we need to step into the world of Carl Jung, a pioneering psychologist who revolutionized how we see the human mind. Jung introduced the idea of the collective unconscious, a deep shared reservoir of human experience filled with archetypes. These are universal patterns of behavior, like the hero's courage, the sage's wisdom, or the rebel's defiance, that shape our actions and stories across every culture and era. Each archetype has a light side, our strengths and aspirations, and a shadow side, the hidden impulses we often suppress but can't escape. Jung believed that by embracing both sides, we unlock our true potential. These archetypes aren't just abstract ideas. They're the invisible forces driving our decisions, dreams, and even conflicts. To figure out which archetype fuels Elon Musk's relentless pursuit of the impossible, we first need to take a quick look at the journey that shaped him. Let's dive into his life and see what patterns emerge, because the clues to his archetype are hidden in the story of who he is. Picture a boy born in 1971 in Pretoria, South Africa, navigating a childhood shadowed by bullying and a fractured home. Elon Musk wasn't just any kid. He was a spark of insatiable curiosity, devouring books like they were air, teaching himself to code at 10, and crafting a video game by 12. As if he could already see worlds beyond the horizon. Driven by a burning need to defy the odds, he left his homeland, crossing continents to Canada, and then the United States, armed with nothing but impossible dreams. There, his restless mind birthed Zip2, a startup mapping the digital world, sold for millions, and X.com, the seed that grew into PayPal, revolutionizing online commerce. Why does this dreamer captivate us? Because Musk turned his boundless curiosity into a stage for his genius, planting the seeds of a journey that would redefine what it means to dream big. This is the origin story of an icon, a boy whose tenacity and vision cracked open the door to a future we're still chasing. From a wide-eyed dreamer to an architect of the impossible, Elon Musk set the world ablaze with his audacious vision. In 2002, he founded SpaceX, defying gravity and convention with reusable rockets that dance among the stars. The 2018 Falcon Heavy launch, carrying a Tesla Roadster with Starman at the wheel, became a global spectacle, a bold symbol that the sky isn't the limit, but the starting line. Meanwhile, Musk transformed Tesla into an icon of innovation, pulling electric cars from the fringes to the heart of desire. Models like the sleek Tesla Model S and the sci-fi-inspired Cybertruck redefined mobility, making sustainability not just necessary, but irresistible. These feats mesmerize us because Musk doesn't just build machines. He crafts dreams, turning the impossible into reality, and setting humanity on a path pulsing with possibility. This is the technological revolution that placed Elon Musk at the center of our collective imagination. Not content with conquering the skies and roads, Musk turned his gaze to the deepest frontiers of human existence. With Neuralink, he envisions linking minds to machines, unraveling the brain's mysteries to heal neurological disorders and amplify human potential, as if writing the next chapter of evolution. The Boring Company, with its futuristic tunnels, challenges urban chaos, imagining a world where transportation flows beneath the earth with clockwork precision. And with Starlink, Musk has launched thousands of satellites to weave a global internet, bringing connectivity to remote villages and vast oceans. Why do these projects grip us? Because Musk doesn't paint on a single canvas. He shapes the future in multiple dimensions, tackling problems once deemed unsolvable, with a boldness that defies logic and ignites our imagination. This is the boundary-breaking vision that cements Elon Musk as a figure who transcends the ordinary, inviting us to dream beyond the horizon. From a stargazing visionary to a maestro of global conversation, Elon Musk commands a stage where his voice echoes like thunder. In 2022, he took the reins of X, turning the platform into a crucible of ideas, debates, and provocations that resonate worldwide. Every post, a blend of sharp humor, futuristic visions, and challenges to the status quo, spreads like wildfire, drawing millions who hang on his words and critics who dissect every syllable. Musk doesn't just engage with culture, he shapes it, setting trends, sparking controversies, and connecting hearts and minds in real time. Why does his presence on X captivate us? Because he's more than an entrepreneur, he's a living force, an icon dancing on the edge of reality and imagination, capturing the spirit of a connected era. This is the cultural dominion of Elon Musk, a man whose single touch makes the world pause and listen. Elon Musk is the living embodiment of the magician archetype, and the proof is undeniable. Beneath his relentless quest to reshape the world, his disruptive innovations, and his ability to turn the impossible into reality, lies a timeless pattern that defines his journey. Today, we're decoding the essence of the magician, revealing how its radiant light elevates Musk as a transformative force, while its hidden shadows spark accusations of manipulation and hubris. Get ready to uncover the secrets behind Musk's magic and discover what his story mirrors in you. To grasp the transformative power of the magician, let's dive into its luminous core. At its peak, the magician is a master of connection, not just between people, but between minds, dimensions, and the conscious and unconscious realms. This archetype wields the rare gift of bringing the unseen to life, transforming abstract dreams and hidden ideas into tangible realities. For the magician, the sacred isn't some distant force. It's a divine spark within us all, a universal pulse that weaves everything together. This belief fuels an unshakable conviction that anything is possible, rooted in a profound harmony with the laws of the universe. The magician dances with the four elements: earth, water, fire, and air, not to dominate, but to sanctify, blending the material and spiritual. Likewise, they harness the four functions of consciousness: sensation, intellect, emotion, and intuition, to serve a higher purpose, the evolution of the soul. This archetype thrives on beginnings, embodying the youthful drive to explore, make bold choices, and embrace life's infinite possibilities. With an open mind, tireless work ethic, and relentless urge to innovate, the magician sees the world as interconnected, events, people, dreams, and reality all woven into a single tapestry. They move effortlessly between the inner and outer self, bridging dimensions to make the spirit manifest in the world. Musk's magician shines in his ability to turn boundless vision into reality, from reusable rockets to global internet networks. His confidence, intellect, and communicative power reveal a deep understanding that we're all linked by ideas, ambitions, and the shared drive to evolve. Through tireless work, He transforms endless possibilities into concrete realities, reshaping not just the world, but the very way we dream. But before we explore the shadow side of this archetype, let's pause to understand a universal truth that shapes it. Everything in existence has its opposite: light and dark, hot and cold, creation and destruction. These aren't enemies, they're two sides of the same coin, each defined by its own axis. Heat never becomes rough, and cold never turns smooth, because opposites dance within their own spectrum. In archetypes, this dance is the key. Every strength hides a flaw, every gift carries a risk, and every act of creation flirts with chaos. The magic lies in balancing these forces, embracing both sides to unlock true transformation. To understand how Musk embodies this dance as the magician, we need to look closer at his life, because the interplay of light and shadow reveals the full scope of his archetype. If the magician's radiant light reveals a power to connect, transform, and innovate, its shadow casts a darker reflection of that same primal energy. When the magician's force tips out of balance or is wielded unconsciously, its gift for communication and shaping reality can twist into deception and manipulation. Instead of illuminating the path from the unconscious to the conscious, the shadow magician distorts truth, weaving illusions to control or mislead, using intellect and charisma for selfish ends. This shadow also breeds impulsivity, where the magician's drive to act and pioneer becomes reckless, ignoring consequences or others' realities. The archetype's personal power and confidence, when pushed to extremes, can morph into arrogance or egoism, convincing the magician they're above rules, norms, or even humanity itself. Their grand vision risks tipping into megalomania, where transformation serves only their own glory. Worse still, the shadow can manifest as malice, using intelligence to harm or betrayal, breaking the sacred connection to the universe through disloyalty or abuse of trust. Paradoxically, for such a dynamic archetype, laziness can also emerge, a refusal to do the hard work of true transformation, leaving power trapped in ideas without action. These distortions can lead to isolation, as manipulation and hubris push away those who might share the journey. This is the peril of the magician's untamed power, a force that can manifest the sacred or plunge into darkness. Elon Musk is no mere visionary or entrepreneur. He is the modern embodiment of the magician archetype, a force that defies the impossible and conjures radical ideas into reality. From his curious childhood in Pretoria to reshaping the future with SpaceX, Tesla, and Musk's journey pulses with the magician's essence. He challenged NASA's skepticism with reusable rockets, paving the way for Mars colonization. He transformed the automotive industry with Tesla's electric cars, blending sustainability with allure. Through Neuralink and OpenAI, he probes the frontiers of human consciousness, weaving artificial intelligence and biology like a spell from the future. His genius lies in seeing tomorrow before it exists, daring to make it real despite doubt, driven by a confidence some mistake for arrogance. Musk is the alchemist, turning the invisible into matter, actively shaping destiny through relentless work. Yet the magician's shadow looms over Musk. His posts on X, sparking like incantations, have swayed markets, boosted cryptocurrencies, and shifted global narratives, showcasing his power to shape perception, but also the risk of manipulation when that power crosses into control. His unyielding conviction, while fueling innovation, can dismiss valid critiques like safety concerns or social impacts, revealing a hubris that isolates. Impulsive decisions, like his bold acquisition of X or lofty promises of colonizing Mars on unrealistic timelines, hint at the magician's belief that ordinary rules don't apply. Musk's dance between genius and provocateur, visionary and agitator, makes him both iconic and polarizing. He challenges not just technology, but our understanding of ethics, power, and progress. Musk mirrors our collective psyche, our hunger for innovation, our fascination with the unknown, and our fear that unchecked ambition might consume us. His story begs the question, how far can the magician's power go before it becomes dangerous? To fully grasp the magician's energy, we must see it as a spectrum, from radiant light to creeping shadow. Musk embodies the magician's transformative force, conjuring rockets and electric cars to shape humanity's future, even as he wrestles with impulses of control. Compare this to Walter White from Breaking Bad, a magician drowned in shadow. White's chemical genius turns invisible formulas into tangible power, but he chooses a criminal empire, his brilliance consumed by arrogance and manipulation. While Musk reaches for the cosmos, White rules the underworld. This duality reveals a truth. The magician is neutral. Its magic illuminates or destroys based on the intentions of its wielder. This journey through the magician archetype isn't just about decoding Elon Musk. It's about uncovering the sorcerer living within you. Musk's story, from a curious boy in Pretoria to a visionary reshaping humanity's future, mirrors the magician's power to transform wild ideas into reality. His ability to conjure rockets, electric cars, and global networks reflects the same spark that burns in your soul. The drive to create, to innovate, to make the impossible real. But just like Musk, you also wrestle with the magician's shadow, the urge to control, the risk of hubris, or the fear of failure that can dim your light. His dance between brilliance and chaos is a reflection of your own potential and your own struggles. What dreams are you ready to manifest? And what shadows must you face to unleash your true power? The magician's energy pulses in you, waiting to be awakened. If this exploration of Musk's archetype stirred something in you, don't let it fade. Hit that like button to spread this spark of insight. Subscribe to join us in decoding the forces shaping our world, and drop a comment below. Share which part of Musk's journey or the magician's energy resonates with you. Have you ever felt the pull of your own inner magician or faced its shadow? Your story matters and we want to hear it. But here's the deeper truth. The magician's power isn't just a story. It's a code running through your life, shaping every decision, every triumph, and every setback. What if you could master that code? My ebook, The Archetype Hack, is your map to unlocking this power. With it, you'll discover your dominant archetype and uncover your true essence. Learn to embrace your psychological shadow, turning unwanted emotions into fuel for your spiritual growth. Conduct a self-inquiry exercise to rewrite the beliefs holding you back. Master the 12 main archetypes, gaining the freedom to tap into their energies whenever you need them. Imagine wielding the discipline of a born leader or the courage of a world-changing innovator. With the Archetype Hack, you can activate these forces to shape your destiny. And that's not all. I've included 2 exclusive bonuses to turn knowledge into action. A powerful self-hypnosis technique to conquer self-sabotage for good. The Nikola Tesla 3-6-9 method. A proven tool to manifest any goal you set your heart on. These aren't just extras, they're the keys to unlocking a new reality. You have 2 paths ahead. Keep watching stories of others, or start writing your own. The journey to your greatest potential begins now. Click the link below to grab the Archetype Hack and become the creator of your own future. Don't wait. Your inner magician is ready to transform the world, starting with you.